When you wake up in the morning, you often need a little pick-me-up since you're really tired, and sometimes that is caffeine. One of the things that you can use in the morning to get ready and help you wake up is coffee. Most people often will use just a regular drip coffee machine when prepping their morning brew. However, they often forget that there are other options for brewing their coffee. One of those is a French press. I will be teaching you the steps of brewing coffee using a French press. If you don't know the correct way to brew coffee in a French press, you could end up with a really hot or cold coffee, or you could end up with coffee grounds mixed in. I recently started using a French press after coming to college, and I have researched the different ways to use it and how to make the best coffee cup using it. It's as simple as heating up water, adding your coffee, and brewing. The first step is heating the water. Igor Dernov from French Press Coffee gives the instructions for heating the water to brew coffee using a French press. You start by filling up a kettle with water and placing it on the stove. You let the water in the kettle come to a boil for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now, theoretically, the temperature should be about 200 degrees Fahrenheit for this. However, if you don't have a thermometer, you don't need it. As long as you let it boil for 2 to 3 minutes, the water should be good. Once the water is completely boiled, you're ready to add coffee. You can do this by using whole coffee beans. To do this, you must first grind them. The French Press Brew Guide from the Craft Coffee Company describes the process for grinding coffee. You start by weighing out the typical amount that you need. Many grinders will often give a little indicator symbol as to how many beans you need to make a certain number of cups. You want to grind it on the coarse setting so that your coffee grounds are the right size. You're then ready to pour them into the press once they're done being ground. If you don't want to use whole coffee beans, however, you can use pre-ground coffee and it'll work the same way. Once you've added your coffee, you're ready to brew. Igor Dernov, again from the French Press Coffee Company, describes the brewing process. You start by pouring your heated water over top of your coffee grounds that are in the French press, and you wait for a little bit. You'll soon start to see a layer of those grounds forming at the top. Once you see that, you're ready to press down on the plunger. However, you want to move fairly slowly. If you don't, you could potentially get coffee grounds mixed in with your coffee. Brewing coffee with a French press is as easy as heating the water, adding the coffee grounds, and pressing down. Using a French press may take longer, however, it allows a lot of control over your cup. You can control the temperature, and you can control how much coffee you have in there. When you wake up the next morning and you need an extra pick-me-up, try using a French press as an improvement on your cup.